good evening. I'm Hobbyist Girl. Those were my gloves that I forgot to put on. Welcome to Painting and Swearing on Tuesday. Of all things. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. And, oh God, I gotta mute myself on YouTube. Oh, I forgot I need to move that up too. Iron Mustache, thank you for the follow. Hi Mavero, hi Mike. 1 second here. It's not a stream without technical difficulties. I forgot to move one thing. Of course, everything that I got going on. Debating adding a second day for painting and stuff to my routine. My pile of shame is growing faster than I want. Yeah. I cannot keep up. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's get this up here. There we go. Now it's visible. There! Hi, Iron Mustache. So,
you're following yourself. Yay!
Yay! It's about time. I mean, you'd think I would be following myself this whole time, but you know, I was on the fence for a while. I was like, do I really want, to deal with
yourself
the drama? Yeah, the drama that surrounds myself, and I figured, what's it gonna hurt? I can always unfollow and block me later. Hi, the mighty Ellison. Did I say it right? So, with me, heard but not seen and not heard, is Bloody Jackal. How are you feeling today, Amy?
That's a trick question.
It's complicated.
I am not happy because I am not painting, so therefore, grumpy. But I made fun of dragon dicks today, so I have that going for me.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
You always have to follow up that with, I've got that going for me, which is nice.
Yeah.
I am going to be, well, first of all, if you're working on something with us, please absolutely DM Amy a link, and they will post a link to it so everyone can see.
And please tell me that you've DM'd me, because I'm not actively looking at Twitter. So, if you send the DM to Twitter, I'm not gonna know it's there unless you tell me so.
Thank you for the gifted sub for Greedy Raven. Crystal! Hi!
Also, hello to Damaged Carbina. Or Damaged Carbine. Is that how it's
Carbina! Oh, shit, that is the best. No.
I can't pronounce shit because I have bad eyesight.
I'm sorry, but Damaged Carbine now has to be Damaged Carbina.
Okay, fine. Be a fucker.
I'm going to be painting these kind of blurry orcs because apparently I didn't reset my let's see. That's a little better.
I feel like that's how I should say your name now.
Like the champagne.
Crystal.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be working on my beast nagas. So far I've been batch painting, but I think tonight I'm just gonna do one at a time so you can kind of see what my actual color palette will be for them. The orc skin is identical to the tutorial that I did. On Twitter, on Twitter, on YouTube,
the tubes of views.
Yeah, and everything else is just a fucking base coat at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
You're a base coat.
You're a fucking base coat.
Yeah, basic.
So yeah, B-Snag has dropped.
I haven't even opened my B-Snaggas box.
Well, I've got one of them here that I've got to bring to you.
That's true. But I also haven't opened it because I've declared that until I can paint, I will not open them.
Oh,
because then they're just looking at me and like giving me filthy fucking looks. You know how they do.
They're giving you bedroom eyes, is what they're doing.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
It's similar to your eye twitch then.
Crystal played with the knob in it.
Oh wow!
Right?
Is that kind of like the dragon knob? Because
yeah,
we discussed that earlier.
That's like the dragon knob, a little bit.
Except there's two knobs for a dragon.
Yeah. What the fuck did I do with my Agrax? Seriously.
Hey, honey, do you want me to answer that one?
No, I don't.
It's in your butt.
You can.
She loves it when I tell her that every time she can't find something.
I'm just like,
this one again.
You're so helpful. I'm gonna
To be fair, when I'm present, I do physically help you find it, not in your butt, but I do like around the area of your painting station.
I'm just gonna thin down some cryptic armor shade because fuck it.
It's probably right there in front of you.
It probably is too, but I can't see
without
it.
Without a cap on it. Because you don't put caps on things when you're done.
I don't. Whatever. If it thickens up, I'm just gonna thin it anyway.
Wow.
Right? So yeah, orcs came. What else we got? We got fucking dragons!
We're dukes!
Those dragons look fucking awesome.
Or pouches. But they're gift pouches. So
no, seriously, I want to take a fucking lizard man head and stick it in there and make it look like it's a kangaroo pouch, but for dragons.
Yes, Mike, they are called hemipenes, but it's much more fun to say they're double dicks.
Yeah, double dicks. Is that like the Dodge Hemi?
Yeah.
Same thing.
That's why guys that drive them tend to be
dicks?
Double the asshole.
They tend to be dicks.
Yeah.
What color did I do that? I don't fucking know. We'll use this one. No one will notice. Hi, Greedy Raven!
Greedy Raven.
Okay, so that covered Saturday. Because that's when the B-Snaggas came out. And then Sunday, if you were super cool and managed to catch it, I did my first in a series of about 4 or 5 painting classes.
She did it live!
Yup. I said, fuck it, we're doing it live. And it was really good. I feel like I
drank a bottle of scotch.
No, I didn't. No, I think it went really well. And had a good turnout, I feel, in person and online. It was their first like class since everything shut down. So we did some color theory, we did some zenithal highlighting, and then if I knew where he was, I could show you the Space Marine I painted, but fuck if I know where he's at. But anyways, I did a blue, Beer Holder was there. Beer Holder can tell you if the class was good or if it was just a bunch of bullshit.
I was there too.
Yeah, and Amy. But you're not gonna, they need...
I can give an unbiased...
You're not gonna...
Oh, by the way, Mighty Ellison, I spray paint, do the, prime after assembly.
Yes.
Unless it's... There are some cases when I don't, and that's usually if it's large pieces of terrain.
So, there you have it.
Sprue.
There you have it. Sometimes... it's assembled, except for when it's not.
Yeah. But like I said, only when it's large pieces of terrain. Like, like I was doing the,
I know, I'm just being an asshole.
The mausoleum thingy, and I did them all on sprue, so I didn't disconnect.
For the most part, though, unless it's, unless it's a terrain piece and I'm just gonna, like... phone it fucking in. I'm assembling first.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, the next...
And that is not a silly question. No questions about painting are silly. It involves dragon dicks.
We're always happy to give you the tip, Mighty.
Oh.
And the next class is the 15th of August, and that's going to be concepts of non-metallic metal. And I'm going to do it fairly similar. We're going to have a little dog and pony show presentation of, just things to know about, things to look for when, you're doing it on your own. And then I'm going to do some non-metallic gold and silver on... I forget what the model is. I think it's the named Custodes. Not Custodes, because...
Custards.
Don't say Custodes. It's Custodes.
It's the custards.
The custards. So yeah, that one's gonna be really fun. If you've wanted to fuck around with some non-metallic metal, definitely get signed up for that one.
Who needs to turn the radio down when calling in? What's happening? We gotta mute. I gotta mute. Do you have an unmute somewhere, Soph?
I shouldn't.
Check, because there's a echo on you at somewhere.
I'm looking at YouTube, but I have that muted. Let me look at my desktop audios.
And now it's magically gone. Weird.
Fucking gremlins.
I like gremlins. They're kind of like grots. Yeah, that's odd. Okay, so cool. It's fixed. Yeah. Yay. Moving on.
So what else?
I think it was Crystal.
Yeah, it was Crystal.
Crystal. You don't want to talk about her and her demon because it sounds like a pterodactyl. You see what you did now. Was that a dainty sneeze afterwards?
No, it was a cough.
Oh, it was dainty.
That
was kind of funny.
What else? What else do I need to talk about? Like, I can't remember. In true fashion, I've made it through like 2 to 3 things, and then I can't fucking remember.
Well, you said you wanted to talk about Patreon news.
Oh, yeah. Neutral. Where's my fucking... No, that's Dark Warm. Maybe that is what I wanted. I don't know. Yeah. What, me?
I think that was the pterodactyl noise.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it's my pterodactyl impersonation.
No! I hate it. I hate it so much. That's what dragons sound like. It's louder than God.
It's super loud.
That's because God is also a pterodactyl, but inferior.
Oh yeah, so Patreon stuff.
Patreon.
Oh. Oh, thank you! I need to do my pterodactyl noises more often, apparently.
Did Samson come running or run away?
No, he's just laying on the bed right here.
He needs to be a new emoji.
Oh my god, I need a Samson emoji now. Holy shit.
Yup.
We're all over the place tonight.
We are, like, we're squirrely as fuck.
What? Oh yeah, Patreon. So, Patreon members will be able to get, probably in the next day-ish, I just have to edit it still. I'm going to download and edit and then put the paint class in the July video folder for subscribers. So that'll be there. And also I'll do the same for August class. So anyone who's a Patreon for August will have the non-metallic metal class to download as well. And then I also have a couple more videos to wrap up July. Gonna work on some faces, some eyes, some makeup, fucking tattoos. Gonna do some pin-up skin. Yeah, so I've got a lot to round up over the next couple days before I head out to Michigan.
She's gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out in Michigan for probably about a month. I should still be streaming though.
Yeah, you should.
So
just bring your shit and I'll make room.
Come here, puppy. This is Samson. Come here. Chunk doggo.
He eats too many foodstuffs.
This is my.
He's actually on a diet.
This is my Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Yeah. Look at him. Look how like just like he's just like, Mom, I was trying to sleep.
He does not like cameras. He's a shy boy.
Yeah, he is. Like he will turn away if I'm trying to take a picture of him. He's like he knows what bullshit I'm up to.
He's like, you don't have treats. Put me down now.
Right?
Oh, shut up, Nightbot.
Yes, that is my pupper. My little baby. He's just giving me
little pooper dog.
He's giving me dirty looks.
No, kitten. Mama's trying to get into my pink backpack.
She's been a little
Mama.
She's been a little shit lately.
Don't get into the backpack.
So
yeah, bad animals.
Amy and I are working on crusade armies.
Well, you're working on crusade armies. I'm just kind of sitting here watching.
Well, I mean, in general, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying, like, currently. I'm saying, like,
it'll happen.
As a general rule, we are doing crusade armies starting at 25 power level. So a little bit smaller. And it's going to be, I'm going to do up a narrative for it. Essentially, I forget what order you chose. Did you do Argent Shroud?
Yes.
Yeah, so sisters...
Because it's easier to paint, because I'm bad now.
So sisters from the Argent Shroud learned of a orc that is amassing in a system nearby, so they go over to shut that shit down. And it should be a lot of fun. I have most of mine assembled already. I'm gonna just do like I've got a beast boss. I've got a 2 squads of Snagaboys because if you don't know me by now, I lean fucking heavy into the Snagaboys and the Snagas. So and I'm going to have a squad of Squig Hog Riders, the Knob, and I had just enough points. I'm going to sneak in a squad of 10 Grats. But instead of Grats, I'm going to model them all as Squigs. And they're going to have little boxes towards the top of their heads, and it's going to be the antennas for where they're being remote controlled. And one of the Grats is going to kind of be like the lead Grat, or the lead Squig, and it's going to have a Grat riding it with like one of those remote control boxes that you see people controlling like planes with. And to answer your question, Beer Holder, for narrative purposes, there's power level. For most things, like if you want to, you can just go by points. There's 2 systems, just like there always was. There's the 2 systems.
So it just depends on how you want to play.
Yeah. We're choosing to do power level because we're doing a narrative play through Crusade. When you play Crusade, it goes by power level.
And we can start quite small so we can both learn as we go. Because I, quite frankly, don't know shit. And I just like to paint pretty things.
Yeah.
So.
And honestly, neither do I. I played like 2 games of 8th, and that's about it.
So we want to, obviously start playing. So
yeah.
Not only do we have our AOS stuff, we're gonna do the 40k as well, because on the AOS side, you've got orcs as well, and I've got Soul Blight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do so.
You're gonna be sucking swamp water.
You're gonna be sucking swamp.
You're
water,
gonna be suck.
Guzzle it. I wish this chair was just a little bit more narrow. My recliner doesn't hug me as well as I want it to.
Oh, thank you, Crystal. Yeah, all of my, like, I'm pretty much going to squig up everything I can, or beast up everything I can. Everything is gonna be pulled by some kind of beast. There's not gonna be any sort of, what do I want to say? There's not gonna be like nothing
mechanical vehicle.
Yeah, nothing engine based. Like it's all gonna be like this is being pulled by some big motherfucker, or someone's mounted like a troll or something. Like my Gorkanauts are gonna be based off from Glotkin. I've got wings for my Colossal Squig to make him into my Dakajet, stuff like that. That is too bright. Don't like it. No me gusta.
No me gusta.
That's better.
So I talked to my LGS that I used to go to a lot about their lack of Warhammer products.
Did you? What'd they say?
And I said, it seems like you're phasing them out because a lot of your stock is like gone. And a lot of new things. I said the newest thing you have is Dominion, which, quite frankly, everybody has. But then the newest thing before that was the
fucking Blood Bowl box.
Slaanesh.
Oh yeah.
No, the Slaanesh.
Right.
That was the last new thing they got before Dominion showed up.
Right.
And she's like, "Oh no, we're not phasing it out." And I'm like, "But you don't have any of the new orc boxes, or didn't try to get them?" And she's like, "No, we don't do the limited boxes because it's too difficult to deal with GW." Which I completely understand and can see, but I'm like, well, I mean, okay, but so I'll just keep going to the other place I found new that
right.
They seem to at least try. So
it
just is sad because I get a pretty hefty discount at that place, and the people were pretty cool, but it looks like the one dude that I liked that worked there is gone now.
Oh, really?
At least he wasn't there that day, so I'm kind of like, I kind of want to just not fucking go back. Because they were kind of shitty to me when I asked them about Warhammer. I'm like, you told me previously you weren't going to get any more Star Wars Final Flight stuff in, you know, the...
Fantasy Flight,
thank you, because dumb. But they've got, like, that being stocked out like nobody's business. All the new boxes are there. So I'm like, so you told me no on that, but now all you have is that. But now you have... like literally 3 small 6-foot shelves of Warhammer products, both 40K and AOS, but you're not phasing it out.
Well, people will phase it out for them if they don't bring anything in.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna get any of those customers. I mean, nobody's gonna come in here and buy your Funko heads that you have like 3 rows of fucking Funko heads. Like that's a thing, like some people buy them, sure, but I don't think that's like the bulk of their sales. And the super wall of Gundams, which was pretty cool. I like Gundams, and I know those sell. And then, of course, they've got Magic the Gathering, which always sells, and some
Right.
Pokemons. But
The Pokemons.
But like, no Warhammer. There's only 2 other stores in town that sell any of that.
You know what the slogan is for the Pokemons?
What?
Gotta get a lot. Gotta get a lot. Pokemons.
That's not how it goes.
No, the Pokemons.
No.
Yeah, it's the Dollar General version.
No, I thought it was gotta get it on.
No, it's like it's have to get a lot.
Oh wait, that's the Pornhub version.
Yeah, that's the Pornhub version.
Now I've been thinking of combinations of it, and I should just keep those to myself.
Yeah.
I will be back in just a second, however.
Wow.
My mute.
Leaving in the middle of stream, fucking unprofessional.
Not like you can see me. Now I'm on mute. Bye.
So most of this I'm painting just like grays and earth tones, as you can probably see. I can still hear them. They're not on mute.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's not bullshit at all. Ho ho, you thought I was fucking with you. Nope. To differentiate squads, I'm going to do like glyphs and stuff on there, and I'm gonna do like a reddish orange, and this is gonna be more like a turquoisey color. And then I'm just gonna flip it and do the opposite for the other squad. That way I can tell them apart. Orks on the table tend to clutter up a bit, and I don't want to accidentally mix my squads. Plus, that should look pretty snazzy with those colors. So the Crusade's gonna be super fun though. I'm gonna write up a whole narrative for it, and have certain scenarios happen based off from who wins or loses. So there's gonna be like multiple ways like the whole thing can progress. Did you decide just to leave instead?
Yes, because you made it sound like you could hear me, and I
I
didn't. Really.
I could. I promise you, I could.
So yeah, so I left. It was easier because I literally hit mute and it didn't do a thing. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why.
maybe
Maybe you're the one that has the echo. Maybe you've got two mics going or some shit.
I do not, because the only computer I have on is this one, and it has no Bluetooth connection right now, so it can't connect to my AirPods.
Likely story.
That's true.
Um, gonna try these metallics. I haven't tried a whole lot of the uh, acryl metallics yet, so this should be fun. This is their that's a really nice color. It's their dark silver. So far, if you've been on the fence about pro acryl paints,
And you're stateside.
I'm seriously a fan of them. They're fantastic.
And last I checked, their entire line is in stock right now. Which is honestly, as so far from what I painted, that when I was over at your house, I chose them over scale 75.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been painting with for like a year and a half.
Yeah. No, I
And it's
definitely
just better.
I definitely prefer it to scale 75. It's still an
I'm
ultra
not
matte.
just saying that. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
It's okay, go ahead.
Nope. Finish your thought.
I don't have anything else. It's fine.
You said you were gonna say it was an ultra matte.
That's all that's all I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. I was just gonna say, if you wanted an alternative to a very good paint line that aren't a bunch of Nazis that we know of, if they turn out to be Nazis, I'm gonna be very upset, because I'm tired of going through paint lines trying to find anti-fascist
Right?
paint companies that are easily accessible, that we can actually find paint of locally. Whew.
That's not to say that we're suggesting Games Workshop is. Like, we're talking like
Well,
scale
right,
75.
yeah. I mean, like, I still use Citadel paint.
Yeah,
I just,
like here and there.
you know.
I'm not like the problem is just like overall consistency. Like it varies from paint
Yeah.
to paint so much that
And I've heard Privateer Press's, what was it, Mora White
yeah.
is very good, but holy crap. Pro Acryl's white, ugh, no chalkiness, no lines, just smooth as fuck. Like,
Here.
I can't even.
Where's my white? It's right here. So let me find a clean spot on my palette.
It makes me very excited. Like, seriously, compared to any other white other than Privateer, because I can't say, because I haven't tried it yet, and I did try to locate some this last time I was at your place, because they sold it there, but yeah.
I thinned this down a little bit here, and I'm just gonna apply some on this just to clean it up a bit. Because white's actually going to be the color for for them. Though I should probably just paint it like light gray so I can highlight it. But this at least lets me show like the white. So like that's after like one coat. You can still see the green underneath a little bit.
Hi, goodness.
I'd probably say it's Nisk. And hi Nisk.
And hi.
It might be Gnisk if it's like around like the GNU like Linux.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We don't talk about.
I was right. It's Nisk.
Sweet. It's so hard to pronounce people's names on streams. I always feel like a dingus. What is the color called actually? Like this? The real name for them?
So it's really weird. You're gonna be like, where did they get this name from? It's called white.
Just white.
I'm sorry, no. Actually, my joke.
Are you being an asshole?
Oh no, I wasn't intentionally being an asshole. It's called bold titanium white, actually.
Okay.
But the reason why I made that joke is so I have a surprising number of colorblind friends. And one of the things they always complain about with like, especially like GW, is that there's no way of really knowing certain colors because the names don't do anything to tell you what it is. And Pro Acro is probably the most friendly paint company I've seen with that, because all of their paints are just like, this is light umber, this is black brown, this is dark silver, turquoise, jade, dark neutral gray. They're all like actual
easy names.
Yeah, like.
Which is why when we talk to Dan, it would be a great idea for him to actually get an organizer for his paint, because that could help as well.
It could, yeah.
Instead of just a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, P3 privateer press or whatever you want to call it, they as far as I've heard, I haven't used a lot of it, but I've heard that their paint is pretty great as well.
It is. So the big thing with me is I've just gotten so used to ultra matte, and I'm pretty.
Is there more?
It's more satin, I believe.
Yeah.
Same with Vallejo.
Yeah.
Like most of those are satiny.
Yeah, it's hard to go from that matte color to a satin.
Right. I'm gonna get some auric flesh going, get my flesh tone fleshed out.
Dirt.
So, if you haven't seen my orc flesh video yet, so far the only thing that is on my orc flesh here is I did a layer of straight Iandin yellow contrast paint, watered down Cygor brown using the contrast medium, and then orc flesh contrast paint. So this is all just contrast paint so far. And now I'm going to supplement that with the new auric flesh paint that they released with Dominion. This brush is
Hello, darker design.
Happy evening. I'm gonna try these new brushes. I haven't tried these
Kind regards.
yet. Kind regards.
Don't lay on my heat pad. Go! Oh, such bad kitties. Rawr. You trying the Monument Hobby brushes?
I am. I don't know.
I think, as far as quality, I personally put them right around Redgrass brush from when, because I've used them on the last few models that I've painted.
So I just tried the number 1 and I don't like it, so I'm gonna go to the number 3.
Yeah, they are much smaller. Like, I would say a number 4 would equal a number 2 with a Raphael.
Well, it's
but
not.
Still, the belly wouldn't be full enough.
Well, that's exactly where I'm going with it. So hold on one second here. Let me. So this is way too, on this one, it's just way too narrow, and I just don't like the feel of it at all. This 3 feels a lot better, but it's got more of a belly to it. And I don't feel like with this, I don't feel like I have a whole lot of control. Like when, like just watch on this white paint where like my brush stroke just kind of like, it just bends way too easy. And see how it's like, see how it's got that curve that it's not snapping back into place. I
feel that's why Artist Opus started making such larger brushes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they do like 5s and 6s and stuff.
Right.
And I feel like that's why they did that, because a lot of mini painters were saying, okay, it's just not like holding the paint quantity that we need. What? Sophie's in double echo mode again?
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Is maybe one of your cameras picking up a thing?
It should not be, because I have everything. I'm gonna close some browsers or close some stuff just in case.
A stutter? It could be because you're trying to dual stream.
That could be.
So we need like a better bandwidth for that, I think. I need ice. Oh, is Sophie's Discord notifications popping in again?
I haven't been getting any notifications.
Oh, I don't know what the blip blop noises means then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my notifications are turned off. Are you sure yours are?
I never have them on.
I don't know. Yeah, this 3 is better. Like, this. There is one thing I don't like. Maybe it's just, maybe I just had some dry paint on it. It looks like, it's got that annoying thing that Windsor Newton does, where it's got that longer hair in the middle, the guide hair. And I hate that because as soon as that goes, the brush is garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm a fucking brush diva, like.
That's the one thing we need to find somewhere here where we can go and buy, because I'm thinking the art college downtown we might be able to go into their store and purchase. I would hope that they'd sell Raphael's, but
I like
I don't know.
I like Raphael's. I've had good experiences with Artist Opus, and I like Redgrass. Other than that, like, there's brushes that I've liked that I'll use them, but like for the most part, I just have a hard time with the way the brush acts.
I have used a lot of the Monument Hobby synthetic ones for dry brushing and stuff, and I don't mind how those work. The bristles don't come out and stuff like that, so they seem to work okay. And I really don't mind using some of them for the like real sloppy base work when you've got to like stick the brush in between stuff, and you don't want to get your Raphael all fucked up. Yeah, that white is just so bright, it's insane. Like, it makes me want to do white scars now. I still need to release the con, though.
Me too.
Owie. The only Army Painter brushes I have used are the dry brushes.
So,
so far.
I guess what I should preface that with is like I'm not really basing brushes and stuff like that. Like I'm not picky on like because what's up, boy? Is Timmy in a well? What's your...
Samson Boofin?
Yeah, he's boofing. Going boof, boof. I just use beat up brushes for that because I like fucking.
She bases like crazy.
Yeah, I beat the shit out of brushes that I base with. I'm mostly talking about like anything that I'm trying to do any fine detail work with or like layering.
I have a few of the Citadel brushes that I use for what I consider to be dirty work.
Yep, I used to use their base brushes and dry brushes for dirty work stuff.
And if you're gonna use textured paint for like bases for like mud and stuff, don't use your brushes for that. Use some form of utensil.
I use those clay sculptor dental pick thingies.
Yeah, those things work great. I've got some. Yeah, they've got those, and then some have the files, but there's a few files that have flat tips on them. So sometimes I use those to wipe like muddy stuff on there. And then if you have a shit brush, you can always like get it wet a little bit and then move the mud around where you need to if you need like to get it in between places that maybe you couldn't with the utensil. Oh, Squidmar brushes, yeah. Yeah.
What's that? Oh, I've never. I just learned that those were a thing. I've never tried or heard anything about them.
Yeah, I saw the Kickstarter. I saw him trying to hype them up and stuff, and I don't know. I didn't have anything against them. I just wasn't interested in buying brushes at that price and not knowing whether they would be decent. So I figured I just wait and see if anybody else talked them up or not. And yeah, this is actually the first time anybody said anything about them that I've heard. So
who made them?
I don't know. He got like some. I don't know what company went in with him to do it. I don't recall. I can't recall if it was said during the Kickstarter what the collab was. Yeah, coffee stirrers would totally work for that, Mike. There's a lot of stuff that you can just use for like random shit to help you. I just, like in general, I just try to find things that help me not ruin my brushes so quickly because I go through them pretty quick otherwise because I beat shit up. Mm-hmm. And what's crazy is that Sophie does not clean her brushes, which drives me nuts, and I do, and hers lasts longer. Maybe it's your spit. Because you lick your brushes.
It is.
I don't know.
I was gonna say something dirty, but
I mean, you always can. Didn't Squidmar, or it might not have been him. Somebody had an airbrush with their name slapped on it too, but that might have been Miniac. I can't recall. I personally don't feel like you need a YouTuber's name slapped on a product for it to be good. If it's already a Badger or an Iwata or whatever, it's probably going to be a good quality airbrush.
You know, when I make it big, I'm not gonna fucking go for brushes or airbrushes. I'm gonna go the original baller way and do fucking like vodka. That's not my open drink.
That's the least surprising thing she's ever said. I don't know if that's true. Well, Darker Design let us know what they say if they ever use them. I want to know how expensive they were because I never did check. Because I'm kind of wondering if people are like, I don't know if I should use these, they're expensive, or if it's just they just don't have the need to use them yet. Or if it was just like I wanted it because Squidmar. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's a bad dude or anything. I don't have anything against Squidmar. I think, Mike, that you have something going on and you've got a blip of your own that you're dealing with because I don't has blips. And Sophie has said she's got no blips. I don't know where these come from. Blips on blips on blips.
Rex on Rex on Rex. Now I'm gonna go back
Like I
through the stream and like listen for blips.
I think you need to focus the camera more on the orc. Just a tiny bit more. Unless it's just the stream thing that's causing the issue.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Focus! Ooh, that light was bright.
Oh, holy shit, you know what?
Did you really have a sound on, Sophie?
No.
What happened?
My light isn't on for my light box.
Oh my god. But other people have heard the Discord sound too, so I don't know where they're hearing it from. I am confused. I don't have any alerts. 'Twas not me.
Oh. That was bad. I gotta restart Discord. I was like, I'll just close out Discord and then we'll see. You probably heard that blip. No, I
You've
don't.
been blipping this whole time.
There's no possible way it's been me because in my main settings, under user settings,
I heard it again.
Yep, I heard it there. For notifications, come on. For notifications, enable desktop notifications is turned off.
All my Discord is muted.
Where are you going to do that?
I'm just going down the line of every single Discord channel I have and muting each one. Because usually it's 3 culprits.
Right, but there's a setting that will turn them all off, and that's what I have set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there shouldn't be any. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just keep painting. Echo's back. Fuck that, Echo. And it's gone again.
All right, beer holder, thanks for coming and hanging out.
Whew. Ouch. What?
That's gotta be you.
the fuck is it coming from, though?
I don't know.
Options. Because I have it. There's no way it can make a sound on my laptop. My laptop's completely muted. I'm not even using my laptop for sound. That's going through my phone. And my phone is muted. That's fucking weird. Oh, you know what it is? It's groovy. Every time a song changes, it beeps.
Oh.
I don't know how to turn that off on my phone without it, like...
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, because I chose a playlist this time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it already shows that it's, like, deafened or whatever, so I don't know why it's... The alerts are going off.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can... Notifications... I'll mute notifications for 1 hour. That should solve that problem. Because maybe every time it changes a song, it goes beep. Fucking stupid groovy. Sophie, can you move your orc inside your box, please? Can't see what you're doing. There you go.
Yep, that looks like
they think that the Squidmar brushes are similar to Winsor Newton. I have never actually honestly tried Winsor Newton.
I know a lot of people like them. I am personally not a fan of Winsor Newton brushes.
But you've had actual issues with a few.
Oh, it's not that. I don't like the shape of them.
Oh. You're a shapist.
I absolutely am.
I mean, it's okay to like and dislike different kinds of brushes.
Oh, absolutely.
What works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another. And
use what works for you.
Whatever. Yep. If you want to buy a 20 pack on Amazon for $3 and that's what you got, you know, fucking do it. If they work for you, awesome. If you want to be a dumbass and spend $25 on one number 2 brush from Raphael,
like I do,
you can do that too. But they are really nice brushes, I will say.
Look at that. Single coat white.
As far as location wise, Mike, you're in the UK, right? I believe. And if that is the case, I would go Artis Opus.
Well, you pretty much can run the gambit of that. There's most companies.
There's a lot
are
of companies
over
out there, yeah. Yeah. But I know Artis Opus is a pretty quick shipper. I'm trying to think of other, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of some other companies that are out there that I mean, like Green Stuff World has their own brushes. I haven't tried them. Red Grass are good.
Yep,
They're not far from you, but I don't know what the deal is with Brexit and shipping right now for you. I don't know if that's been fixed yet. But Red Grass brushes are definitely pretty fucking decent. They're in what, Sweden or something?
I believe so, yeah. No, I want neutral. Great, neutral.
I know a lot of people use Winsor Newton or Da Vinci, or I think there was another one. I can't think of the name of it right now offhand.
Rosemary.
Yes.
I can't speak on Da Vinci. I've never used Da Vinci brushes.
I haven't either. The last time that I got something from Redgrass, I shit you not, it got to me within 2 weeks. And I mean, that was coming from Sweden. And typically, like, when during the COVID days of the before fours, it would take a month and a half to 2 months for me to get anything from them. So their shipping has definitely improved. But like I said, I'm not sure what the deal is between the euro of anything and Brexit right now. So that is definitely something you might want to check. But their brushes are a decent price for the quality, I think. And their other products are friggin' awesome. So
absolutely.
And you can check their pre-order thing. I don't know if you've gotten any of their other products, but they've got a bunch of new shit that they just did for Kickstarter that they've set to pre-order now since the Kickstarter's over.
Hi, Rathmore! I've never tried Broken Toad either. I've heard people like those a lot. I just have no experience with it.
Same.
I know a lot of people like Rosemary. They did not work for my needs personally. But I do know a lot of people talk highly about those.
Okay, so question, where can you purchase Broken Toad?
The edge of the pond.
Oh my god. Not very funny.
don't know.
Good thing you're cute.
It was pretty friendly from where I'm sitting, so.
As far as the whole being paid or a sponsorship thing goes, Mike, Redgrass occasionally sends products, but they don't pay anybody for their reviews. And myself and Sophie have received things from Redgrass on occasion. We've done reviews, and we've done completely total honest reviews.
Yep.
We mash the shit out of their stuff.
I was on their first Kickstarter, and really was recommending them before they even approached me. Like, so it was kind of like one of those things where it's like, oh, I can just keep what I'm doing, and you're just gonna like give me some product to use. Okay. So yeah, it was it was like the easiest thing in the world to like agree to, because I was already doing it, like, and honestly, like, not to like, I don't know what I want to say, like, but I like to think I for lack of a better term, keep it real.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna fucking recommend something if I don't believe in it.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Thank you for the follow, Rapid Transit.
Like, she doesn't get paid by Raphael, but that's her go-to brush. Yeah, like, absolute go-to brush.
They've been my go-to brush probably for the last 10-15 years.
Artist Opus doesn't either, and Soap's been using them for how long?
I first got them at, I picked up a set, at, I think it was Adepticon 2019, and, they were super nice at their booth. They were selling, like, the complete, like, the S-Series sets, and I was like, those look cool, but I have no use for, like, the super small brushes, so they let me, like, swap out a couple for, like their 2 and 4 sizes. And, like, just super, super cool people, to talk to. So, yeah, I was a big fan of them after that. And not only that, but, like, their brushes lasted me a year plus. Which, like, I know a lot of people, like, have kind of been hit or miss on that. But, like, personally, my experience has been pretty solid with those brushes.
Right. I've used some Artist Opus as well, and mine didn't hold up very well, but I also treated them like garbage, and I probably should have been kinder. So that's my own fault. I still have a couple that I haven't, like, used yet. So, I will be a little nicer to those.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, even my Raphaels, like, there's some Raphaels here that I was a little too rough with, and they're garbage now. Like,
yeah,
all these brushes, you need to treat them like, and I even say this, I don't clean my brushes except for in paint water. Like, I admit that.
I mean, I pick on her all the time about it.
But, like, I mean, like, you, like, with what you do, like, I'm not talking about, like, necessarily cleaning, but, like, I don't, like, do super, like, rushed or sloppy work with them. I save them for my precision work. so they stay nice. If I want
Yep.
something that I'm gonna, I mean, even stuff that like a lot of the stuff, if I'm doing like wet blending or loaded brush, just because I'm kind of not giving it that nice brush stroke, I'm using something that I don't need a nice tip for.
Mm-hmm. And then there's also the, just like she was saying, as far as how she cleans them is usually just paint water. Putting them away with a nice tip.
Oh, I always do
When
that.
you're
Yep.
Yep, when you're done with them, make sure they've got a nice
Just
tip
re-tip
already.
them.
Yep, retip them and put them away, and you're just fine. You'll next time you use them, they'll still have that tip.
Yep.
And I found several ways to do that, and usually it involves sticking the damn thing in my mouth and putting the tip back on. Oh, that sounds horrible in a sentence. I'm gonna use it. Oh, that link that I threw in was from Rathmore for the Broken Toad brushes, in case anybody's wondering why it's sitting there. The only quote command we have here is doing clips. I don't necessarily know if I want that clipped. But I don't know, maybe we can make a list of brushes that we've personally used. And I know Soap has done that kind of before and kind of did a rating system. But again, it's subjective. It's your own personal how you want to use a brush, or how how you paint with your own techniques and stuff that matter with the brush you use. So her brush list might be different than your brush list,
Right.
or my brush list even. So it just depends. I mean, pretty much most paint companies have a line of brushes that they sell. I know Scale has their own, Green Stuff has their own, Monument Hobbies has their own. Redgrass doesn't have paint yet. That would be kind of crazy if they start a paint line. But I mean, they sell brushes, so cool. No, I get that dark design. I have found, and where are you located internationally? Like, are you US, UK, Europe, down under? Maryland. You have access to TJ Maxx and Marshalls then, probably. So, I found very cheap makeup brushes that are rounded for myself and Sophie than we've used for dry brushing. And I paid maybe $5-6 for them for a set of like 4 or 5. I don't know. Pretty cheap for, dry brush use.
Right.
And I've not had a problem with losing bristles.
No, they've been good.
Yeah, and I mean they're pretty comparable to some of the other companies I've tried for that. So But again, like I said, I mean, if you are a messy painter and like to just mash paint in, and you just go fast and you know furious, and it's for the family, and you know Vin Diesel, then just buy a bunch of them from Amazon and just do your thing. I worked with Vin Diesel in that. We used to get stuff from what was that, Blick.com?
Dick Blick, yeah.
Dickblick.com. And I started getting, because I they were fairly they were decently priced for some of the more expensive paintbrushes, like Raphael's, for instance. And for a while they were pretty good, but I you know how Amazon used to, like, I don't know, they still do it sometimes. I think it's as a joke, but they'll put like the teeniest object in like a 24 by 24 box. Dick Blick sent me one Raphael brush without a tip cover in a 24 by 24 box with a bunch of those pillow cushion things. And the brush was absolutely ruined. So I took a picture of the box with their label and the contents, and then the way that the brush was laying crooked and mashed against the side, and emailed them with that and said, I don't know what happened. Did somebody have a bad day in your shipping department? Because I need a new brush, please. And on top of that, it wasn't the only brush I was supposed to receive. They have a real issue with back orders and not telling you that things are gonna be back ordered. So I just stopped buying from them because I ended up going, okay, well, I've been back ordered for 3 weeks and you fucked up my brush, so just give me a complete refund. I'm done. And they used to be good though. They used to be great to order from.
Yeah, it's been a shame. I haven't ordered from them for a little bit now.
Contrast paint is rough on brushes because you end up putting too much of it into your brush. And then it goes up into the, what's that little metal piece called? I can never remember. That holds the brush together, the bristles.
Isn't it the ferrule or something like that?
Ferrule, yeah, something like that. It goes in there, and then it just ruins the bristles. They go, and yeah. So that's, yes, thank you. So that's why usually you just have too much of it on your brush. Because there's nothing wrong with using contrast paint. I like using contrast paint on certain stuff. But again, you just have to put smaller amounts in your brush. Try to go maybe halfway. Don't let it go past that. For any paint in general. Because a lot of people make that mistake with washes too.
Yep, that's a brush killer.
Yep. I've got a couple different brushes that I use just for washes. And they're my garbage brushes. Oh yeah, if you've got that many fuckers to go through, I would definitely use some If that's your painting style, I would definitely go with cheap
Sweet.
paintbrushes.
That looks pretty sweet.
Skaven, Skaven are pretty cool. I like them.
I like how that turned out.
Oh, on his pauldron thing, shoulder guard.
No, on the chopper.
What is that? He's got a chopper. Oh, okay, yeah. It's hard for me to see because my screen is so tiny and far away. What you can do, dark design, is if you have pictures of your things, I would prefer for you to whisper them to me directly. I will send you a whisper right now, and then you can reply to me. I assume it's because you want to show a picture of your stuff. Whisper, whisper. Because Nightbot won't let you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can send them to me here. Some people send me PMs in Twitter, and I don't really check Twitter during stream, so it's easier if you do it through Twitch. Whisper, whisper. This better not be a bad picture about something gross. Like a dog fucking a sausage or something. Aha! There are pictures of things. Got some blue boys. Pretty cool. Ow. Very, very cool. No problem, Mike. I like to retweet the stuffs. I don't always see everything that comes up, unfortunately,
Darker.
but I try. I have only painted partial 4 sisters with 3 without heads, 1 with a head, and not any of them are finished. But soon I hope, because Dogmata was a pretty cool figure. I did want to give her like a fucking like big old bass guitar or something though, and like a microphone stand, because she looks like she's just like wailing on something. But it is a really cool figure. I just got final deets and stuff to do on them. And when Soph comes to stay with me for a while, I'm gonna kindly coerce her to help me assemble some of them. So maybe we can, even unpainted, get started with our with a game. That would be fun.
I can probably end up doing that.
You're a pretty quick assembler.
Mm-hmm. My commission prices aren't that bad for assembly.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I get extra perks with that. I wish I could batch paint.
I have a hard time batch painting.
I know, I wish I could.
This is just Kyle, the Snagaboy.
Kyle? That's his name?
Yeah, Kyle.
Is it spelled like kill, but they actually pronounce it Kyle?
Yeah.
So it's actually spelled Kill, but they call him Kyle. I think that should definitely be his name now. And Mike, an entire month with Sophie is absolutely fantastic and not terrifying in the least. She did give me eyes one time because I dropped her squigoth on the floor. But it was only large eyes for a moment of fear, and then once I told her it was okay, then she was like, all is good in the world. But also I know her well enough to know that she would not kill me, even if I had broken it very bad, because her dog's eating stuff and she still has him. So I figure I have a pretty good case to stick around. She's also just a really nice person, so I don't think she'd kill me for that.
Nah.
Honest mistakes happen.
They're just pew-pew toys.
Yeah. I just went in to get your phone and it just went on the floor. And the only thing that fell off was the back bar. You know, kind of like on a pickup truck, you see them with the bars on top. So like if they roll over, the roll bar. Yeah, that's what it's called. The roll bar fell off the back of it.
Yeah.
And it was easily glued back on. And she later told me that it wasn't glued on very well anyway. So that made me feel even better. But I actually did the get on the floor with my phone flashlight and like dug my fingers through the carpet to make sure that there weren't little bits that fell off the rest of the squig off, just to be on the safe side. Because I was like, oh shit. But yeah, that was it. It will kill. No, Samson is literally eaten one of her minis that she finished once that she was very proud of, and it made her cry. So when I dropped this, I was scared because I don't like to make her cry. It's not a cool thing.
He has eaten my bras before.
That dog eats anything.
So, like,
Anything.
it's not that he ate the bras. So, like, I bought, like they were having a sale at Victoria's Secret. So I bought, like, some really nice ones cheap. And they had, like, just that thin, like, strip of material in between the cups. And it was like a fucking assassin. He just fucking chewed that little bit. I'm like, these are useless now.
Yes! I trained him well. Who needs bras? I don't need you wearing bras. That motherfucking dog's my best friend.
Jesus.
It's because I shared chair with him.
This is a while. He was still pretty much a puppy at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, he did eat that orange tack from Red Grass and survived.
He did.
I have used that little cap and replaced the orange tack on it. So
and you saw his little fucking teeth
his
marks.
little teeth marks. Yeah. I was like, did Samson eat the red grass orange tack off
Like,
it? Oh
yup.
yeah. Oh my god. Like, I don't know he has the best digestive system of anything I've ever seen in my entire life.
He eats my gum. He eats my, like, bits if they're on the floor. Like, I have to, like, make sure.
So much plastic.
Yeah.
Does he eat the tinfoil from the gum? Because I never see the tinfoil.
Yup, he eats the wrapper and all.
But Jesus Christ. We're never putting tinsel on the Christmas tree.
No, yeah.
That's a bad thing, because I feel like that's going to be the one thing to kill the dog. Besides, my cats would go nuts for it, and we just can't have that. Samson's a little beast, though. For such a tiny dog, he's got, like, some... I don't know. He's got some stomach stamina.
Mm-hmm.
He is, like... He's got a high constitution or something. Like, he makes his death saves or his just regular saves all the fucking time. That's nuts. He's impressive.
He is.
Not when he's biting me for trying to get into my own bag, but...
Yeah.
Okay, I've discovered the reason why, though. When you are home, either sitting at your desk or on the floor doing something, and I go to touch anything, it belongs to you, which belongs to him, so then he hates me and wants to kill me and say, no, you can't have that. But when you're not home and it's just me and him, and I give him some pats and loves, and then I go to reach for something, he doesn't get upset at all.
I mean, that kind of tracks. I can agree with that.
Yeah, he's all about his mama, and one of these days I'll get him over it. It just won't be for a while. And fuck's sakes, I've bought that dog beds and blankets and treats, and he doesn't like toys, though. I still think putting the sock on the toy for a while and just leaving it like that maybe will get him to like the toy, because he does not know how to play with toys.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's never really been one for him. We've tried and tried.
He likes socks. Like, it's weird. He's a sock boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's even stolen my socks, and I was a little surprised by that, but I'm like, whatever, I guess I'm part of it now. He stole my sock. So that's why we never have matching socks ever. Is because Samson has a hoard of them hidden somewhere in the house.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, some dogs just aren't. I had a dog that, like, he had a basket, like a huge basket full of toys, and he'd dig out every toy he wanted to play with that day while I was at work. And then I'd come home from work and I'd pick up all his toys and put them back in his box. And then, during the night, he'd pull out whichever ones he wanted again, and then we'd put them away and go through the whole thing all over again. But, that was his thing, and that's, I'd even take him to the store with me and he'd pick out his own toys. That was fun. But I also had another dog that didn't really like toys either, but I don't know. Dogs are weird. Samson loves him some treats, though.
He just likes to eat.
He does. Like, that dog loves him some broccoli.
He does too. He is.
I told Meryl, if you're gonna give him people food, give him broccoli at least.
Yep. He loves broccoli.
Not like a whole bowl of broccoli, but like a broccoli piece.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I want to play G.I. Joes either. Matter of fact, when I was a kid, okay, true story, I had a Wonder Woman toy. Like doll, like Barbie, but it was like Wonder Woman, which was way better than Barbie, by the way. Also, the only woman action figure type thing that was like a Barbie that I didn't cut all the hair off of. All the other Barbies were very butch. But she was like the best Barbie. And then there was also G.I. Joes who were, we're cool, whatever. She always kicked their asses. It was pretty cool.
Well, it's not surprising they couldn't hit for shit.
Yeah, they're just as bad as stormtroopers. The G.I. Joes were my brothers. Linda Carter is the reason why I'm gay. I'm pretty sure. She is still a very attractive woman. Her and Lucy Lawless.
Oh my god, Lucy Lawless is hot.
I used to want Lucy Lawless to be in a Wonder Woman movie back when there was talks, like, for a while. And I will say the newest Wonder Woman movie sucked complete bananas.
Would you like a drink?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Also, I'm on camera, just so you know.
Are you still?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Meryl.
More telling you so you know, because I doubt you have clothing on.
Sorry.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 84 sucked nuts, and I hated it. We didn't even finish watching it.
No, we didn't.
Yes, Meryl makes appearances now and again, not very often. That whistling is Meryl. She is a very good whistler. Matter of fact, I have never heard somebody whistle as well as she does. Oh, I saw Samson.
Hi, puppy. I can feel him on my leg.
We have not watched the Snyder Cut. Okay. Did you watch what was that bullshit other movie that he
I
did? The Army of the Dead?
purged that from my mind.
Oh my god. Fuck me. Do not watch
It was
the
so bad.
only good part in that movie is Tig Notaro. Everything else sucks. Like, I swear to God, I want I want that time back in my life. We spent the whole time laughing at how absurd the whole thing was. It was awful.
I
Every freaking trope you could think of was in that movie. I feel bad because there were some decent, like, a couple decent actors in it.
yeah.
It was fucking stupid. I have been told that unless a movie is 4 hours long, Snyder should not make it. Anything under 4 hours is complete garbage because he needs at least that much time to explain his shit, otherwise it makes no sense.
Which is completely stupid. Like,
Yeah, it shouldn't take that long,
no.
ever. But that's what I heard. Yeah, I love Dave Bautista. He's the best part of Guardians of the
Oh my
Galaxy. I swear to fucking
God.
God. Like, he cracks my shit up.
He is so great.
I listen to a podcast occasionally, and the podcast is called Why Did This Get Made? And it's about really shitty movies and typically for comedians talking about how they watched it and then critiqued the entire movie. So they watched the Josh Whedon cut of Justice League, excuse me, and then they did the Snyder cut later and compared the two. And they said the Snyder cut was definitely better, but 2 hours of it could have been cut out just because of all the slow-mo action. Because there was so much slow-mo that it was like, okay, we didn't need that. Why was that in there?
Right.
But he definitely needs that much time to make a better movie.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Should not have to.
Oh, and then there's the people that want the Snyder cut of his misogyny porn Sucker Punch.
I fucking hate that movie so much. Oh, there's also going to be a black and white release of Snyder Cut Justice League.
I thought they already did that.
So, did they release that? I didn't know. I thought they were supposed to, but I didn't know that they actually released it.
I don't know.
If they do Sucker Punch, I'm just God, that was the stupidest piece of shit, misogynistic garbage I've ever watched in my entire life. It was like as if somebody made lolly anime like live action. Dave Bautista does look like a giant dude. I like him and I like John Cena.
Yeah. Speaking of John Cena, doesn't Suicide Squad come out here shortly, like in the next week or so?
It should be coming out soon, yeah.
Yeah, it's like October. Yeah, I was about to say early December. Yeah, Suicide Squad looks like it's probably gonna be the best DC movie to date.
Yeah. I mean, other than Harley Quinn, and I mean that was really
I think it's gonna
pretty
be
good.
better. I mean, James Gunn, like,
Yeah. James Gunn is pretty good.
it's essentially gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy, like, with DC characters.
Right. Let's see. I'm trying to find something quick.
I'll just pull up this pic. Flesh Terror, Fire Slayer. Oh, come on. Oh, it's Gore Grunt. There it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch the first one. Oh, there it is.
Ouch.
I'm okay with it not being true to the comics. The way I look at the movie MCUs is just like if you have, because I mean, how many Spider-Man comics have there been at one time? You had Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, and they're all different storylines that aren't connected, and things happening in them that aren't congruent with one another. I just look at it like that. Same with if someone like a different actor plays, like it's like a different writer or
And you're talking about a thing that you have to get in for 2 to 2.5 hours
yeah.
in order to make a movie about a whole comic series line, and
Right.
sometimes be able to continue it if it happens to be a hit. So, you know, not everything is going to be the same in your shit anyway. There's always going to be some kind of difference. Has anybody caught the Harley Quinn cartoon series on HBO?
I fucking love it. So good.
I don't think they had like a lot of intention on doing much with Ultron to begin with, and he was kind of axed.
I don't think. Well, see, the problem is you can't kill Ultron because he backs himself up. So you can defeat him by destroying stuff, but like that doesn't necessarily mean he's dead.
Mm-hmm. Yup. Yeah, I don't like any of the new. I don't like a lot of the DC movies because they're so fucking dark and dismal and just. I mean, like Batman. I fucking hate Batman. I don't care if somebody's gonna get mad about me saying it or not. The guy's a fucking asshole. Him and Bruce Wayne are just fucking assholes.
I'm actually looking forward to the new the Batman
with what's his face?
Yeah. I actually think that looks good.
I'll watch it because it's gonna hopefully be a new take on the whole thing.
Right.
And it's not involved with any of the other stuff that's been made. Which, I mean, not a lot is, anyhow.
But the other thing that's different from the movies versus comics, where you have people like Ultron that can't be killed. Same thing with King the Conqueror. They're like King the Conqueror shouldn't be able to be killed because there's infinite timelines. But they're not gonna come back to him. Like they're gonna do the storyline they'll do the storyline involving him, but like
20 like series later and some other thing he might pop back up again. But for now, you know, and we don't even know which series he's honestly gonna show up in.
He's from the looks of it, he's gonna show up in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Because of the quantum thing.
Well, I imagine he's gonna show up in a lot of them just because of the fact that, like, again, I think they need to have him show up and be defeated, maybe even killed in a bunch of them, and then another one shows up. Because that's how he do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as the Superman killing people left and right thing, I think they're. Don't quote me on it because I don't read a lot of DC shit. But I do think that that was a storyline that did happen.
It was.
And the reason why is because didn't somebody fucking kill Lois?
Yeah, Lois was
And he
killed.
just went fucking insane after that.
Was that the, like, I forget what they called it, like, the universe, like, things were just a little more edgy.
Yeah. It was all fucked up though. Well, I mean, all series do that. I mean, the X-Men are famous for it. You know, they got the apocalypse shit. They got, you know, all kinds of different crossover crap that happens all the time, and the whole universe is falling apart, and the mutants are all trying to save shit, and it's just, yeah. I mean, how are you gonna? And I fucking hated the apocalypse movie they did for X-Men.
Which is
I wish
unfortunate. Apocalypse
that
should have been fucking cool.
it should have been. I want them to throw that in the garbage and redo it. And have Taika Waititi do it, for fuck's sake.
Just have him do all the Marvel movies from now on.
Oh my god, fuck's sakes.
He's amazing.
Just anything with Thor in it. Like, those, they work well together. I love those movies.
I think I'm just about done with this orc.
Tony Stark to me is like what Batman or like Bruce Wayne is to Batman. Tony Stark thinks he's smarter than everybody else. And he just ends up fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Because of that. Batman also thinks he's smarter than everybody else. And he's got so much money that he can just back it up. Same thing with Tony. He can back his shit up with his money too. So therefore, he's used to getting his way. They're like if Jeff Bezos suddenly decided he wanted to be a superhero.
Yeah.
Maybe he will now that he has a penis-shaped spacecraft.
Alright, well.
Both me.
I think I got my orc done. Actually, no. I got one more thing to do.
Uh-oh. Finish it. We're over time, but just get that work done first. Yeah, we've seen Loki, but I don't know how many people have seen Loki, so I don't kind of want to give too much of that away.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad when that happens. Darker design, I completely and totally, like, am on board with that. I fucking hate Batman.
So here is my first finished orc for my snaggers.
Super cute, and I want to keep him for a friend. His name is Kill.
Actually,
Kyle.
He's not finished.
It's Kyle.
Nah.
Why isn't he finished? Because the base isn't done?
Nope, his butt.
He didn't finish his butt?
Right there, see?
Do his butt.
It's too white, so bam, 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 bam.
So if you gotta do his butt. I will say Loki was very good. I'll also say that Sophie and I had to rewatch some episodes because I fell asleep a lot because I was on a lot of drugs. So I've had to watch it a couple times.
There we go.
I didn't get it at first. It took me a while. But I'm totally all about the Loki now. Now I want to know who's next. What's the next series? What the fuck? Haven't they haven't really even said, have they?
I think the next series is What If.
Oh my god, please. I want that so bad because I feel like the actors will like who did the roles in the movies
Yeah,
will probably do the voices.
they will do the voices. Yep.
Oh, fuck yes.
So, well, that's my work for this stream. Plenty more orcs to come. Only 19 more to go for my 25 power level.
How dare you, Mike, blaspheme me with the talk of drugs?
He can't be bad at anything he does. He's fantastic, and I love him.
Tom, although he was with Taylor Swift.
Whatever. I don't hate Taylor.
And what's her other face?
Oh.
What's her cunt?
Look, you can't judge someone based off who they date. Henry, what's his face? Hi!
Henry Cavill.
He dated Gina Carano. So
yeah, and he got rid of her because she's garbage.
Yeah.
So good on him.
I wish I was drunk. I'm not drunk though. I is sober.
Sophie is sober.
Mm-hmm. I keep finding too much white on this. I gotta.
Guess where you get to go when you come here?
Where?
Founders.
I was about to say, are you gonna take me to Founders?
I am. I'm gonna take you down to the Founders.
There we go.
You can have some eats and some beers.
Yay! I can fill up my growler. I want to get that corner too.
I think she was drinking water or bubble water.
Yes,
we'll call it.
I was drinking sparkling water. Oh God! I do not drink Bud Light.
If anything, it would be, I don't know if you drank all the Kolsch I left behind.
I still have some. So, no, a growler is not an angry vagina here. A growler is a, thing of beer.
Huge.
Like, about, this big, and you take it to breweries and fill it up.
Isn't it, 64 ounces?
I think it's 64 ounces, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a growler of something, and then she'll drink that for a day or two, and
yeah. I usually drink a growler in one night.
I think they sell them at the Meyer also on 28th Street. They have a beer tap thing that sells growlers of them.
The Meyer.
The Meyer, yes.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, this is what I got done. I was hoping to get more than one orc done, but this is kind of my concept. So now that I have what I'm gonna do down, it should go faster. Thanks. Yeah, I'll bring him closer. Let me see if I can get a little more light in here.
Seamus Schnaggers. You'll get a better picture for the Twitters.
I'll take a picture on Twitter, but yeah, first one done. 39 more to go total. Yeah.
Glad you finished his booty flap.
Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for coming in towards the end, Landmine. It was good to see you. We will be back Tuesday. I'm thinking maybe while we're down there, or while I'm over there, maybe adding another night. I don't know what you think about it. Maybe not a night. Maybe what we can do is we can do during the day, maybe Saturday at noon, so people who
a weekendy.
Yeah, that way if
we can go out to breakfast like I like to do, and then
come back and do our
show.
stream. Right. So yeah, we can figure that out. But regardless, we will definitely be back next Tuesday. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Have a good week.
And or
Oh.
Wednesday.
What do you mean Wednesday? Oh, no.
I just said it because it's a joke. It's a running joke at this point.
I think we've streamed more on Wednesdays than Tuesdays at this point. But,
we're inconsistently consistent.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Have a good week.
Peace out.